Over the last few years, I've built multiple successful agencies, scaled to 7 figures, and taught thousands of others to do the exact same. Every day, I have students who message me saying they've closed their first agency client for thousands of dollars. And I also have people who are in the exact same shoes as those now scaling to $10,000 a month and some even to $50K a month and beyond. The hardest part in this whole journey is closing your first paid client. Once you do it once, you will develop proven offers, systems, and there's now no reason you can't do it over and over again. I say this to everyone. The longest part about the journey is getting your first win. It's not as easy as one output for one input. One piece of work gets you one bit of money. At the beginning, you're going to try 50, 100 different things to make your first dollar. This video will give you everything you need as a beginner to go from clueless to closing your first deal. But first, before we begin the video, like the video right now, smash the subscribe button, and don't be afraid to leave a comment below if you have questions throughout the video. Go check out my last few videos. I respond. I make sure your questions are answered. Everyone deserves to win. This is collective progression. Getting a paid client from scratch consists of 2 main pillars: outreach and collecting qualified leads. And number 2 is selling your offer. Pillar number 1, let's talk about getting these leads. If you want to get clients, you need a reliable way to get qualified leads for your service without having to always pay for them. One of the best ways to do this is to build an organic social media presence on Twitter. Twitter is filled with thousands of business owners, brands, and companies that are willing to pay you for your services, especially if you're providing tons of value. What types of services are these? These are called high income skills, and I have an entire video on 11 high income skills that you can steal and implement, the ones that are in demand right now that you can learn to master so you can start charging big bucks towards potential prospects. If you are promoting your services and building your brand on Twitter, then you're missing out on thousands and thousands of dollars. You're missing out on networking, the impeccable connections that you won't find anywhere else. Your job is to provide value, give away your knowledge, and teach people about what they need to do to make more money. Over time, this will position yourself as an authority in your niche. I mean, look at this. 90% of you guys watching this video right now probably follow me on Twitter and came from the actual Twitter account. I have 90,000 followers at this point. I'm the largest account in the actual niche, and you guys trust me because of the value I've been putting out, which is why I have so many people paying for my offers, because they trust the authority that I've actually been able to build with my social media audience. This will create social proof around your brand, and there will be less resistance when people actually want to work with you. From there, you can start booking calls and closing deals. I've made an entire process on how to grow on Twitter, but to sum it up exactly what you need to do, you need to create a content strategy for your Twitter account that revolves around your main offer. This content strategy is to poke and prod at your target audience's pain points, solve their problems, and provide value. The best way I like to do this is I like to define the exact ideal customer profile that I have, that I want to promote my offer to, and I figure out the most common, frequently asked questions they have, and I answer that within my actual content strategy. Next up is create different series that you can put out on a weekly basis. So for example, my friend Dylan Ander puts out a weekly CRO hack. This tweet series has helped him grow his Twitter audience and helped him land multiple clients. You got to post familiar, predictable content every single week, and that is coming in from your own series-based tweets. With that being said, you should be doing these 2 things. Number 1, writing out and tweeting 3 to 5 times on a daily basis, and write out 2 quality threads, or maybe even 1 mind map or an auto DM every single week. Again, I have an entire video on Twitter growth. Go ahead and check it out right now. So you should be talking about things that naturally build demand for your service. Some great examples are, if you're running a Google Ads agency, you can write a thread about, if I was running Google Ads for brand X, here's exactly how I would increase them by another $30,000 a month in the next 60 days. Then you can show the strategy. So now you're going top of mind for all of these top brand owners who have e-commerce brands, and you can work to show them that you are not only pitching them, you're already showing them the strategy. They're going to trust you more, and other people are going to lay eyes on this to see your thinking process and your thought process behind the scenes, and you have a better chance of closing more prospects. These are just a few basics examples, but whatever you can apply it to your offer from above. The more valuable, they'll DM you and want to book a call with you so they can see how we can implement the strategies for them. Once you have a brand on Twitter, you're literally 1 DM away from signing 4 and 5 figure clients. Leads will be flowing into you on autopilot. It's a cheat code for your business. Next up, let's move on to method number 2, cold emailing. Cold emailing is probably one of the most popular methods of outreach to get clients for your services. You can reach out to hundreds and even thousands of qualified people at once. Let's walk through the entire process. To start cold emailing prospects, you need to do a few things. Purchase domains, warm up those domains, and start shooting emails. We're not talking about 10 or 20 emails here. We're talking about hundreds or even thousands of emails for your specific offer, so you can actually get exposure and figure out the number of them. Because if your emails have a great open rate but have a terrible response rate, then we got to work on the offer and the actual copy inside the email. Make sure it's more personalized. But if you have a phenomenal copy but your open rates are terrible, then not enough people are opening it up. So with these numbers, we're able to optimize, pivot, and improve. A few things to keep in mind when you're cold emailing is you need to make sure your emails are structured properly. Don't send multiple pages of text or spammy generic email content that has no depth and no value. Nobody will read them and you'll be wasting your time. You want to keep your email short, to the point, add social proof, add some personalization, show some credibility and how you'll guarantee results for whatever you are offering. A good example of cold emailing would be, hey name, wanted to share a recent win we had. We helped X business, a high ticket B2B SaaS, 2.5 extra traffic and 3 extra revenue recently. Watch how we did it right here. We love to do the same for you. We can guarantee we'll get you at least 30% more organic traffic in 3 months, or you get your money back. And personally, I will PayPal you another $200 on top of that for wasting your time. It's short, it's sweet, and it lets the prospect know exactly what they'll get out of it. It also includes a no-brainer offer for them. I mean, come on, to be honest, what is the risk here? There is none. If you are serious about growing your business and you have a guarantee like this, there is nothing to risk in an offer like this. People get hundreds of emails per day. You need to make it worth it for them to check it out, for them to read it, for them to open it, for them to understand the offer that you are presenting. So maybe out of those 100 people that you send an email out to, you will get about 10-15 responses, book 3-4 calls, and close one deal. So once you start sending out emails, make sure you implement the follow-up system to engage with the potential leads. Most importantly, though, you need to manage your expectations. You won't land a client with your first email. This takes time in testing different strategies, subject lines, offers, and copy, and different micro follow-up methods. It's an art that you need to perfect. It is mastery. We also have a channel in the utopia.io Discord completely dedicated to lead generation with people who are doing tens of thousands of dollars a month, who are giving information to beginners to learn how to cold email and master the art. So growing a Twitter account and blasting emails will book you calls, but that's only half of the puzzle here. At the end of the day, if you don't have an offer or service that people are genuinely need, or if they don't know how to present your service properly, none of this will work. And this leads us to pillar 2. Pillar number 2 is all about selling something that people actually need and want. There's 2 different parts to this problem. Number 1 is selling something in demand that actually benefits your prospects. And number 2 is presenting your service properly so your offer is presented as a no-brainer for your prospects. You can sell a genuinely great service, but if you don't know how to present it to your prospects, you'll never get book calls or close a deal. For example, some of you beginners may be thinking you're selling email marketing, but if you present your services like this, nobody will actually care. A better way to present your offer will be, we'll boost your monthly revenue by 30% in 90 days, or we'll get you a 110% refund. If you're selling a TikTok agency, you're not just selling editing their short form videos, you're building them a content ecosystem of organic traffic that they own, that they get predictable monthly revenue coming in. You're basically showing them the outcome of the offer. It's enticing to your prospect. Your offer consists of the outcome your service provides and a guarantee to build trust and make them feel safe purchasing from you. Once you master the outreach methods we talked about before, you'll start booking sales calls. When you hop on a call with these guys, you need to take them on a journey of understanding by asking the right questions. He who asks the questions runs the sales call. So you want to know their goals. You want to know their problems. You want to know how they tried fixing it. You want to know exactly what's holding them back from reaching the goals. Then you present your offer and bridge the gap between all of your concerns that they have. If you do this properly, they will close themselves and you'll have no problem landing your first few clients. If you want to learn about creating an irresistible offer, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I will be breaking this down in detail in my next video, and I'll show you exactly how to structure your offer and present it so you can stop getting ghosted by your prospects and start booking more calls. If you apply what I talked about in this video and in my next video, you'll not only have everything you need to land your first client, but you'll also be able to rinse and repeat the process to get yourself to $10,000 a month in profit. profit. That is literally an extra $120,000 a year. That is life-changing money. If you got value from this video, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment below if you have any questions. You can also check out all of the other videos on my channel. I have videos on how to scale your agency, how to set up and structure your agency, and so much more. And all the resources I mentioned go so thorough and so in depth with so much value, every step-by-step detail you need to make money online with your agency inside of the utopia.io. There's courses, roadmaps, pathways, and everything you need no matter what your agency service is, and it will handhold your way through to $10,000 a month and beyond. With that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bow, chicka, bow, wow.